All right, this is April, also known as Grandmama. This is Grandmama, also known as April. Today, my message is called My Mama Told Me. Okay, the message is My Mama Told Me. So, obviously, I'm going to be talking about some things that my mother told me. Okay, but before we get to that, I want to talk about the distractions, the Will and Jada distractions, the war distractions, and all of that. So, as a rule of thumb, if the world is running toward it, I try to refocus it to something else. Okay, like people in other countries know about the slap that was heard around the world. But I've been noticing that the Smiths have been doing stuff, especially Jada, to get attention. Okay, so I didn't really realize it at first, but what the experts are saying, the people that look at body language, uh, that it was staged. So it wouldn't, I mean, it's not anything that would be shocking to me that it was staged because these are attention seeking people, especially Jada. So, but then on the flip side, you have to say, okay, they got all the attention they was looking for because it was a slap that was heard around the world. Okay, hold that point. Then we got to go to the Ukraine war. All right. That's another distraction. What the whole world is focusing on. Will Smith, basketball, the Ukraine war. All right. Okay. So, today I'm going to be reading a play by play out of the book of Revelations. Okay? I'm going to start at 6 and 5 and it's not the King. I think it's the living translation, but don't quote me. Okay, so this is how it reads: 6 and 5. When the Lamb opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a black horse. Its rider was holding a pair of scales. Now that's important in his hand. Then I heard what sounded like a voice saying among the four living creatures, saying, 2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages, and 6 pounds of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there for just a second. Now, everybody's excited because the living wage has gone up, and most jobs now are paying at least $16 an hour, up to about $20 an hour. Okay, so the minimum wage has gone up, but we have hyperinflation. So as good as the gesture is, it's still not going to be enough. Okay, let's see what they're saying because we're living in hyperinflation right now. Okay, 2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages. In other words, let's say that you make $20 an hour. Okay, and you work 8 hours a day. So that's going to be $160 for 2 pounds, 6 pounds, 2 pounds. A day's wages. Did you hear me? A day's wages will buy you 2 pounds of wheat. Okay? So we're talking a play by play because we're at hyperinflation. as as excited as you all are, I'm trying to let you see they're gonna get you at the store, they're gonna get you at the gas station. So your best bet is to have, I'm always gonna put this in, You're not going to make it without God. Nowhere around it. So the other thing is to grow your own food. And don't go and buy no cheap seeds from the dollar store. Okay? So this is out of the book of Revelations. So let's continue on. And then it goes on to say, following behind, well, we talked about the pale horses and his rider named Death, and Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over a fourth of the earth to kill by sword, famine, and plague, and by wild beasts. Oh, did you know that it's a mystery? It's a teenager that was killed, and they